So I will urge you, before you start thinking tactics, to focus on the story. To me, these are the four questions, but there are obviously others that fall out of it. Why are you in business? Warby Parker started with Neil, who, as I remember, had run a nonprofit which taught women in impoverished countries how to build an optometry practice. He believed in the power of giving eyeglasses. He and his friends also used to walk into eyeglass stores and say, "Gosh, this feels terrible. There's got to be a better way." This is why they were in business, and that's core to their concept. Number two, what do you believe? What's important? Dollar Shave Club is a nice example because they scream right through their ads that things should be easier. Things should be better, specifically focusing on shaving. Number three, what's your value proposition? Again, think about what is it that your product or service offers. What's that piece that anybody who comes into contact with your product or service goes, if I'm a customer, that means something to me. And finally, why is it meaningful to you? Some of the best brand stories, some of the best marketed stories of new companies are really about very personal stories. I'll talk about one of the companies I work with now in just a little bit. And we work very hard to tell the underlying story and why it's meaningful to us. And what we find is our customers really love that. It resonates with them. It's important to express why it is meaningful to you. And I'll leave this story point with one more point, which is if you can't tell the story, how will other people tell it for you? After all, even if you had $100 million, you couldn't touch everybody. Even if you had $1 billion, you couldn't touch everybody in a short period of time. The most powerful tool you have to work with is to have other people tell your story for you.